and that was a good game today. Bayern versus Union Berlin. I think, we got a pretty good result there. 5-2. 5-2. 2-5. They were the home court side, and did pretty good for us.
Yeah, good way to bounce back. Not our best performance because defensively we were kind of shaky, especially at the end of the first half. Stanisic, your boy, I feel he should have done better with that. And maybe could Neuer have done better? Maybe get beaten at his near post. For me, I was thinking, I was like, is that a sign of him getting on a bit? You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, he's still the best in the world. Come on, let's be real here.
Yeah,
but
no.
Understand.
Neuer still pulls off a lot of world-class saves. It's just, okay, so I feel like there was 3 errors right there. I forget who was marking the person who made the cross in. I believe that cross was made by Genki or something like that. Right?
No, it was
Was it the second one?
It was the Asian fella.
Right.
For the first one.
For the first one. Genki something, I believe is his name.
For the first one,
Haraguchi, yeah. So basically, like, for the one that obviously we're talking about here, that cross overhead, it went over everybody. I feel like that cross shouldn't have been made. Like, they should have pressed them more. So that was the first error, obviously, the cross coming in. But it was actually a very, very good, overhead crossing. It came in really fast. It was really hard to react to it. Stanisic almost got to it. Yeah, he could have been in a better position to do it. His leg just barely missed it. And then the player took the touch and shot at goal. I do believe, though, that is something that Neuer could have saved. I feel like he should have saved it. I also feel like, Stanisic obviously didn't react fast enough, although it was a little hard because it came in really fast. And then Neuer, though, he was in a good position to save it. It seemed like, I don't know, if he misjudged something. One of the people in the chat were saying that Neuer must have thought that Stanisic had it cleared. But still, I'm like, that doesn't seem like something Neuer would do, let his guard down like that. So I'm just wondering, hopefully it's just a one-off thing, hopefully he just had an off game himself, getting back into form. But regardless of that, though, 5 goals as a response and 3 assists by Thomas Muller, that's actually really good.
3 assists and a goal. You.
Yeah.
He now scored against every team in the Bundesliga. Well, not every team because he never scored against us.
Right.
Neuer, like you said, maybe he was expecting Stanisic to clear it because you saw his reaction. He was kind of like, oh.
Yeah, he didn't expect that for sure. He was surprised. I was surprised. I think we were all surprised that he let that in, actually.
Because Neuer in his heyday, as they say, in like 2013, he catches that comfortably. Let's be real.
Of course,
not comfortably, but he at least parries it away.
He reacts to it. Yeah, of course. I don't watch. Like, obviously, that's one of those goals that's like, okay, eventually we score goals. Sometimes you're caught off. You don't make the right decision. It happens. But I'm thinking about it. Does Alexander Nubel save that?
I don't think so.
You don't think he gets?
I don't know about that. No, I don't think so.
I've heard that he's been doing pretty damn good in Monaco.
But it's kind of, for me, it's fluctuation because, like, sometimes he's good, sometimes he's trash. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know that.
I just hope that Nubel can actually develop into actually being the Neuer successor.
Oh God!
I trust them. All right. There's very few players that I back like really hard within the team. Obviously, Stanisic. I back him super hard. And yes, there were a few moments in this game today where he was kind of shaky, but he did make some very good tackles. He had some really important interceptions. There was this one moment where he did really block. He did like a header clearance that it was going in a dangerous area. A lot of his passes go upfield, so it like sets us in the attacking motion. I just feel like he's pretty good, and even some of his mistakes, those are definitely things that with obviously, with more experience and more game time, he polishes that up. Needs to be maybe taken under Joshua Kimmich's tutelage or something like that, but he's definitely somebody that's going to be really good for us. I don't agree with all this. I feel like some of our fan base is really reactionary with how they see a performance and then they just start hammering in on that player like really hard. You know what I mean?
Pavard, perfect example of that. Leave him alone, for fuck's sake.
Okay, Pavard has been for a while. He's been off rhythm, and I have called him Pav Disney as well to make fun of it because I feel it's funny. It is kind of funny. I don't actually mean it though. I don't want Pavard like in the mud or to be crucified or anything. I don't.
Oh, of course not. He's our own player. How could you?
Of course, I actually want him to do good. Whenever he does perform, I'm like, yo, Pavard did good, and that's awesome, because we want more depth. We want our team to be stronger. That's the main point. But yeah, I saw some people today saying, oh, you know what? Yeah, Stanisic is not good enough. We should sell them and buy somebody else. I'm like, yo, relax.
What?
Stanisic is really young. Yeah. Like, just, he did pretty good. He just a couple things here and there needs to be polished up. But I feel like we're focusing a lot on the negative as well because of the game before this,
Yeah, given the context, we just lost 5-0. It's. I think it's normal. It's natural that you're gonna.
Yeah, and we're being very critical because it's like, okay, well, we need to recover. Are we making the right steps? But I believe today's performance is good for the whole team. A good morale booster for sure. Now that we are going to. We're going to be facing Benfica at home, though, this Tuesday in a couple days.
Yeah. That game. Oh no, I don't know what to expect. Because we did slap them in. Well, not really slap, but the last couple of minutes when they were out of gas, they should have grabbed a few goals. You know what I mean? I think in Munich we're going to be like fully in control of the game as we usually are in Munich. Because it's our home, it's our fortress. We always like take control of the game and have like 95% possession,
of course,
and stuff like that. And I wanted to say, I feel like Stanisic. I know he's your boy, but I'm just saying, not first. Before he was substituted for Pavard, I think it was. He kind of was looking kind of shaky. He was giving it away. He was doing. I was like, mate, what do you do? You know what I mean? Like that one off the top of my head, I could think of that one back pass he tried for Neuer, and Union were in. I don't know if they scored from that, but
no, they didn't actually. Oh, I know which one you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure he was going to pass back to Sula, I believe it was. He was trying to pass back to him, and the pass didn't reach. So actually, it was intercepted by one of the Union players, but Stanisic got back and got the ball. So he made up for his mistake, but it was a bad mistake. Like versus better opposition, that can be very costly.
Right. Of course, absolutely.
So me myself, I in my head when I saw that, me too. Yeah, I was like, God damn it, no, don't do this. But he got it back. That was good. But those are some of the moments where I'm like, yeah, these are things that he'll be able to learn more. But most of the time, though, when he is looking for a pass, the passes do connect. Like, his passing is pretty good. It's just, I feel like maybe he was in his own head at that moment because before that, I forgot who it was, but the player they had on the left bodied Stanisic. Like, he just bodied him in a run. And that was all physical. Yeah. I mean, Stanisic is a lanky guy. He should probably, hit the gym as well with like.
He's kind of like a Thomas Muller in a way.
Yeah, he does have like a similar kind of looking build, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he's still growing and stuff like that. If he hits the gym a little bit, he can be more physical. But yeah, I just feel like probably he got in his own head.
After a game like this is learning experience because I feel like. I saw at a corner. I saw Lucas walked up to him and kind of gave him a high five, and even Neuer kind of like said, you know what I mean? Because the kid needs this encouragement.
Of course,
he's a youngster coming into the team. He burst on the scene, and at one of the biggest, for me, in my eyes, the biggest club in the world. I don't care.
Of course.
Call me biased, call me whatever you want. I'm a Bayern fan. But I'm just saying, the kid's gonna have a bit of an off day every now and then. He's only 21, I think, and it's natural. It's gonna happen. I'm not gonna slate him and be like, oh, get him out of the club. No.
Yeah.
Like,
and as a matter of fact, me thinking about all the times he's played for us, this is his worst performance yet, and that's speaking volumes. This performance was his worst performance, and he still put in a pretty decent shift. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, I would say he's still our best option. We just got to keep giving him more game time and more focus in training, you know? Maybe have certain players influence him more within the training, like a Joshua Kimmich, you know, like Lucas Hernandez, you know, those type of players. Like, get him around them. Yeah, make him form a good partnership with Upamecano, which, by the way, amazing assist by him today. Yeah.
Redemption arc. Fair enough. Cool. All right, fair enough.
That was his birthday. That was his birthday shine moment.
Yeah, his sins are forgiven. Which, speaking of players, do you want to do the ratings? Because I have the lineup here.
Let's go through it. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Right. Captain, Neuer, best goalkeeper in the world.
Of course, the best goalkeeper in the world. And hey, you know what? I always love to give him a great rating. Today, I'll probably have to give him like a 7.5 though, me personally.
Yeah, I agree, because the second goal, even the first.
If he saves that goal, the one that we were focusing on the most, I would say that then his it goes up a little bit more. I'd probably give him like an 8 around there, but 7.5 I'd say is pretty fair.
All right, right back, your boy Josip.
You know, he did put in a good shift. I do say because of the mistakes he made as well. I'll probably give him around a 7.5, 7.2. Like, it was good. It was decent. It was like around good, but not great, you know?
Not terrible either.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7.5. I'll agree with that. I agree.
Yeah, 7.5. Okay. Cool.
Zule, I told you about this, man. Like, he just a cool head. I don't know. I prefer Zule and Lucas to Upa and Lucas. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just the experience. Maybe it's just, you know what I'm saying? But for the second goal, I think he's at fault because he probably should have stopped the ball from going in for the tap in for that guy who just came on.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like, he probably, I don't know, could he have brought him down? Should he have brought? No, because if he brings him down, it's a penalty.
No, but I definitely felt like he could have done more. He could have tried more. He kind of just gave up at some point and just let him run past him. Probably thought, I put him off enough. He's not going to do. It's not going to be a good, squirt in. But he squirted in perfectly.
And he got it in between. I think it was Lucas and Davies, almost clattered Lucas. They
were both closing in, but the cutback on that ball was pretty damn great. So yeah, Sula probably thought, I put him off enough, but I felt like he should have pushed more.
Yeah,
and because of that does bring him down a little bit for me as well. He was pretty good the remainder of the game. I don't know, we sound kind of monotone, but I would say probably a 7.5 or a 7.
I'd say 7. Yeah, just 7? Because of that mistake, that brings him down a half.
Yeah.
Not quite. No. Okay. Cool. Lucas, nothing really horrible either. It's just.
No, he actually he did decent. Actually, I'd say he was decent. He was probably the most quiet but decent one out of our defenders today.
Quiet as if to say, but not like invisible quiet. Just kind of did his thing.
I'd say a 7.5 as well is probably comfortable for him.
And he got substituted for, I hope. I don't know if you saw Brazo's face. He was like, I lip read. He said like, "Oh, are you okay?" or something like that, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, it seemed like there might be a little bit of a knock. Hopefully, it's nothing serious.
Yeah, because if he
versus Benfica, we need him.
Yeah, we need him and maybe Zule back again. But yeah, 7.5 for him. Davies again. I mean, actually, no, I thought he was pretty good with his dribbles, with his little.
He was good.
He
almost, there was this one specific run that really reminded me of like the Chelsea game. You
Yeah,
know?
the one in the first half. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, was it the first half or was it the second? No, I feel like it was the second. Because it was he was about to put what's it called? He was about to put Musiala through. So
Yeah, it wasn't the second. It wasn't the second. Yeah.
Right.
And then like he just put too much on it. Yeah,
he put way too much on. Yeah, on that.
Yeah.
If that would have gone to Musiala, and that would have resulted in the goal, that would have been such a beauty. But the run itself though was amazing. It was great.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
speed again, and yeah.
Due to these sort of things, I didn't really see him be at fault for too much. I would say high 7 or an 8. Probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8 as well.
8? Yeah, okay. I'd say a 7.8, but I'm cool with an 8 as well.
Let's do 8. We're biased around here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Kimmich again. I don't know how to feel about this because is he being overplayed? Is he being overused?
He is.
You know?
Yes, 1,000%. He should have came off in the second half at like the 60th or 70th minute.
Yeah, Roca or somebody, or maybe Nyanzu.
Roca was on the bench today, and he doesn't play. Every single one of our midfielders played besides Roca.
even Nyanzu played in midfield more. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, no, this is insane. I swear to God. He has the same stats. He has the same league stats as Lionel Messi, by the way.
Brilliant. Not hard, to be fair.
But yeah, Kimmich, I would say, I'd say a 7.5. He did give the ball away, I think, like one or two times.
Yeah, he did. He held on to it. I remember that. I think it was in the first half where he held on to it a little too much and he lost it. And I even said to myself, I was like, mate, let it go. Pass the ball, Josh. Come on. That's one of my main problems I have with him, me personally. But that's I digress. So what we're saying, 7.5. Yeah, I agree with that. He's
like a 7.5. Yeah.
Next, his partner, Tolisso.
Tolisso.
Sorry, no.
Oh God. All right. Look, watch. He had some moments of like some flair here and there. You know, he did do some good passes. He, some good little flicks. He showed some of his previous form when he, before his past 3 injuries. But hey, now I'm gonna say probably about the same. To be honest, I go 7.5. He was kind of ghosty for a little bit, some parts of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, our midfield wasn't really that special. We just kind of held on to the ball, saw the game out, saw the result out, that's
but that is what you need sometimes though. But yeah,
exactly. Yeah, that's what champions are made of.
And hey, 7.5 is a good rating.
It's not. Yeah, it's not 5.5 or anything. Yeah, it's
exactly.
7.5.
Yeah.
Coin man.
All right, come on. He wasn't impressing me that much for the majority of the game. He did make some really cool runs, though. There were some moments where he was dribbling past the defense, but that goal, that was a fucking rocket. My God. I would say just for that alone, and I mean, he had some really brilliant moments too, right? But just for that alone, I can't give him anything less than like an 8, but I would say probably an 8. Maybe an 8.5.
For the lulz, 8.2 for the lulz.
All right, 8.2. Let's do it. Yeah.
All right. And yeah, I agree. He sometimes turned into Ronaldinho over there. I was like, wrong.
Yeah.
And he missed that one chance. And in the first half, I believe it was, where he kind of like almost did sort of a Zidane-esque, but he like missed it. I think it took a deflection.
Man,
something like that.
Watch out for Koeman. All right, this if he stays fit, he's gonna be putting in some really impressive performances. I'd say that he's one to watch versus Benfica.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Like in the first game. Yeah, he turned into Ronaldinho that game. Mr. Bayern, Thomas Muller.
Ooh, 10.
Baller.
10.
Really?
10.
Really?
Yes. No, you okay? Watch. There were a few instances. I believe he gave the ball away maybe once, maybe twice. There were a few instances where his passes didn't quite connect. But listen. The man had 3 assists today. Plus, he scored. I mean, 4 goal contributions in one game.
Plus, the goal wasn't just no tap in,
Oh yeah, no. It was actually a pretty good goal. No, it was a great goal actually.
Goal, yeah.
Yeah, it was a really great goal because he wasn't through the defenders. He actually shot it through them. It was pretty awesome.
What's it called? His assist for the Sane goal. He got his studs to it.
That to me was his most impressive play. His most impressive play of the entire game. That is something. Bruno Fernandes is not doing that for you, bro.
Oh no, De Bruyne doesn't do that. Nobody does that. That's the most Thomas Muller assist I've ever seen. Do you know what I mean?
And it's so amazing, bro. Like this guy is insane. Yeah, 10 for me. 10. Man of the match.
Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Now that you mentioned that, my boy, one of my three boys at the club,
right
behind Hernandez and Ulreich, Leroy. I think he was good today.
He put in a shift today. He put in a pretty good shift. Of course, just like he does, he missed a couple of chances, which I believe he should have scored. He did get a goal, though. And all right, a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but a tap in. Yeah, no, but this is the thing. You got to be there. I mean, you play striker, right? You play up front.
In the right place at the right time.
Yeah, and that takes a lot of game knowledge. Yeah. Yep. A lot of awareness. So hey, great on him for getting his goal.
And what was it Gerd Muller said? A goal is a goal. All that matters is that it crosses the line.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Whether it's a 40-yarder or a 4-yarder, you know what I mean? It still counts for one. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't count as any less. So yeah, I believe 8.5 for him.
I agree.
8.5.
Man of the match. Oh no, Muller's man of the match. All right, cool.
Yeah, Muller's man of the match. Yep.
Lewa,
he got 2 good goals. One of them was a penalty, but he's the best penalty taker in the world. He really is. Nobody else takes penalties with the ratio that he does, the percentages that he does. He's the best. I don't want to hear about this Bruno nonsense. No. Nobody. Right? Like, watch. Lewandowski is the man. If you have a team full of the best players in the world, I'm talking, Lewandowski, Ronaldo, you could throw in the biggest names, Benzema, Kevin De Bruyne, whoever you want to throw in there. If there's a penalty that needs to be taken, you take all the bias aside, you look at the stats. Who do you want to take that penalty? Lewandowski.
Yep.
Lewandowski. So, hey, amazing penalty, but the free kick, ooh, that was the cherry on top.
That was a bit of genius off the training ground, if you ask me. That was.
Of course. They definitely worked that. They worked that for sure.
Yeah. Like Aimia said, they've stayed like an extra half an hour or something like that.
And it paid off. Yeah, it paid off.
Oh yeah, practice made perfect. Yeah.
I believe 9.5 for him. 9.5.
Cool.
His hold-up play was great, like usual. He always does these passes. He always attracts a few players to take his attention.
Hold on, I'm sorry to interrupt. Did you see the bit of skill he did for Sane?
Yes.
Oh my God, that was magic.
If Sane would have scored that, Sane would have gone up from an 8.5 to like a 9.2 or
11.
Something.
11, you're right.
But Lewandowski would have been up there as a 10 as well. That was
like
9.5. That was great though.
That's like the back. That's like the same level as his back heel against Arsenal. Oh my God, brilliant!
That's definitely something that Ronaldinho did.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
those are world class plays right there.
Yeah, for 100%. Lewa's been at the top of his game for years now. You know what I mean?
He came back with a statement.
Oh yeah, for sure. Back with a vengeance. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the subs. I don't feel like they impacted way too much. I'm gonna give a general kind of like
just standard 7s everywhere.
Yeah, probably a standard 7 for everybody. Yeah, it wasn't anything too impressive. But,
even Gnabry only came on for like 5 minutes or something like that.
The only one that impressed me as a sub was Upamecano.
And Musiala, to be fair.
Okay, yeah. Musiala did his thing, obviously. I feel like Musiala probably gets like a 7.5. Upamecano, I'm going to give him an 8 because of that amazing assist.
Yep, and he redeemed himself. The context behind everything. Yeah, all right, cool. 7 for Pavard, 7 for Sabitzer, 7 for Gnabry, 7.5 for Musiala, and 8 for Upamecano. All right, cool. And for top Muller / Nagelsmann.
I would say that they got the tactics pretty good. I liked the starting lineup. It was pretty great. I'm still going to keep taking points off of them until they start Mark Roca. I swear to God.
Well, that's what they have to do to get a 10. With Mark Roca on the team. All right, cool.
Or at least sub him on, bro. Give him some minutes. Today was criminal. I would say an 8.5. 8.5.
Yeah, we won. You know what I mean? But, yeah, all right, cool. I see that.
To our standards, it wasn't nothing super spectacular. But it could have been. It could have been if 2 or more of those goals would have gone in, it could have been a pretty spectacular day.
But nonetheless, the Coman goal and Lewa's second goal, bangers. You know what I mean?
They were bangers, yes.
And if they were in the Premier League, everyone would be ranting and raving about them. But since it's the Bundesliga, it's the Farmers League, and nobody cares.
It would have been absolutely populating football Twitter to no end.
It would have been. Oh my God! Imagine if Kane scored Lewa's goal, and who was a good winger, Son or something like that. I don't know, some farmer.
If Salah would have scored that, my God, they would have been wanking nonstop. They'd have burn marks from all the wanking.
If Kane would have done the little skill that Lewa did, Jesus Christ.
They would have slapped like another 30 million on his price tag.
And he would have won the Ballon d'Or right then and there. You know what I mean?
Hey yo, seriously though, if those Ballon d'Or leaks are to be expected, then that means Lewandowski's got it. I don't know, but I hope that he does.
If Lewa not winning the Ballon d'Or means we win the Champions League, I'll snatch your hand
take
off.
that. I'll take that as well.
I don't care about no individual awards. This isn't tennis. This is football.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll take the Champions League 1,000%.
It's a nice. Don't get me wrong. It's a nice little award. All right, cool. Lewa deserves it for all the hard work that he's done. Don't get me wrong. Cool, fine, whatever. I appreciate
everybody with the functioning brain and letting their bias aside though knows Lewandowski is the best. He's been the best in the world. It is what it is. Yeah. And all right, it was a pretty great game. I was pretty happy at many points. The game versus Benfica is just in a few days. 3 days.
Tuesday.
3 days from now. I'm ready for it. I hope everybody else is ready for it. And yeah, obviously we'll have more things to say after that. I'm pretty impressed though, and this is definitely the response that I wanted after that horrendous loss. My God. But hey.
What do you mean? We didn't play on Wednesday. What do you mean? I don't recall.
Huh?
I don't remember playing on Wednesday. What are you talking about?
Right. Yeah. That was a fever dream. Yeah. Oh, man. But hey, you know what? We move forward because that's what big clubs do. We move forward and we carry ourselves to win the next thing. We're coming for the double, and that still remains. But all right, hey, thank you for joining me again, Hunter D.
Sure.
Hope all of you enjoyed, our thoughts and stuff. If you guys agree, definitely keep on hammering the good jokes down below, the good banter. If you disagree, let us know, and it's cool to have a little bit of discourse, right?
Yeah, healthy debate is always, there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. We are a bit biased. We know, we're Bayern fans. This is
Speak for yourself. I'm very biased.
Very biased. But, I do believe there is some truth to that. We are, the biggest club in the world right now. We are, until somebody really dethrones us in the highest competition in the world, the Champions League. But we're coming for that. All right. Well, hey, thank you again for joining. Everybody for listening. Have a good one.
Likewise. Cheers.
Cheers.